On the same subject of ships that I don't play particularly often, this is another one of those cases. It's just like the Z-52 in the sense that it is a perfectly fine ship for what it was made to do. In the case of the Z-52, as long as you're not facing certain things like no Smolens, Ragnars, stuff like that, you're not dealing with radar. Basically, you'll be okay in the Z-52 at cap contesting, or even dare I say it, good, depending on the map and team lineups. Harugumo is another case of it is very good at what it does, which is shit out absurd amounts of DPM. If memory serves, I think it's the fourth highest sustained DPM of all tier 10 destroyers in order. It not barring the reload booster Kleber, that's not sustained DPM, that's burst, but in order, it's the Marceau, the Smoland, uh fucking Vampire 2, and Harugumo for sustained HE DPM in that order. Stewie, you were doing just fine until I hit the record button, and then he wants to come over here and start meowing his little head off. Uh, but as for why I don't play this ship particularly often, the simple reason is I don't really like it. And it's not because it's a bad ship, although I kind of play it like one, because I have a fucking clan battle build, because that's almost the only time I ever play it, is smoke botting like that. But I'm just not big on smoke farmers because of how restricted they are in managing your vision. Destroyers in general, their goal, as far as trying to win the game, goes trying to cap and trying to spot. Obviously, there's going to be nuances and even differences in roles between different nations, but by and large, that's how destroyers will operate, and that's how they'll win, is that cap and vision control. And Harugumo is one of those cases where it kind of throws all of that out the window, and instead of doing that, I mean, she can still play for caps with another destroyer, but the key word there is with another destroyer. You pretty much need something else to spot for you when you're playing this thing. Also, that's a 17-9 Shima, who immediately hauled ass from where he spawned in order to come over here for really no good reason. But we're going to just, and of course the fucking Ragnar's over here. Ragnar, Malta, I mean the Malta's blacklisted, the Ragnar has radar, and the Monmouth has, I think, like, I don't know what it fucking converts to, but I think they're like, 239s or something, and they're like 8.5-inch guns or something like that. I honestly don't know, but it's somewhere in that ballpark, theoretically. And the Ragnar's going to radar the Vampire, theoretically. We're just gonna smoke up in the Ragnar's face. The Ragnar's not yet radared, which is interesting. And okay, there's the Ragnar radar. Now, if only our Z-52, or our fucking, what's it called? Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Our Vampire 2 could throw up his fucking Hydro. I'm actually gonna try and turn out of this here. I'm gonna try and drive straight away from it. Like so. I don't expect that that Shim is going to still be in there. Mr. Stewie. Oh, no, he is still in there. His cap's being contested. Of course there's not gonna be no dice. And I think that Shima's talking shit. Or, no, not that Shima, it's one of them, who I guess got torpedoed, presumably torpedoed. Well, no, not, I don't know what happened, but either way, they're not very happy about what happened. And speaking of shit, I think that's what I might be. Look at that. Alright. I don't have smoke. I'm gonna... that's suboptimal. I think I might just have to try and tank this hit here. I have 27k health, so I'm just gonna pray that I don't eat too much from this. Just gonna use this island. Is Ragnar just going to reverse? Looks like he is. And he's gonna straighten out too. Oh, now he's accelerating. Can you tell I don't play this ship very often? Those are fucking falling short somehow. Stewie! Is that a no last stand Ragnar? That's actually looking to be a no last stand Ragnar. Go for superstructure hits on this guy's broadside. That Ragnar's having a thing that we call other problems. And he's kiting our way out of range, so I'm not gonna worry about him. Montana's not looking this way either. Stewie. You see the fat boat, Stu? See the big battleship player? We're gonna try and finish him off here. There we go. Now comes the, we're gonna open water. Or never mind, we're gonna get fucking griefed by a carrier. Is what's going to happen. Yep, here's the carrier coming over here to fucking grief my ass. And there's the fucking Ragnar. I think I might fucking int into one of these, because, trying to avoid the fucking Ragnar. There's this fucking piece of shit's going to just sit here and grief my ass. Oh, and that's a fucking HE Montana, too. 2 planes shot down, by the way. That's pretty good. Stewie. Alright. We have an HE Montana to deal with. The Ragnar is low. Our Shinano looks like he's going to try and deal with the, deal with that enemy Shima. So I'm gonna leave him to it. I think for right now, the play is just going to be to, keep this Montana spotted for my Vampire, maybe the Slava, and Columbo to, clap the shit out of him. No, we're definitely going to try and get this fucking Ragnar killed. This guy's been annoying as shit this entire time. It's a fucking HE Montana. I really didn't want to have to use the smoke here, but my hand was kind of forced because this piece of shit carrier is still coming over here. Okay, so that Montana should be dead to the Columbo and or Slava and the Vampire too. So I'm going to leave them to that. I'm going to head over here towards B, where this Montana is looking like he's going to try and push through this channel here. Because our Columbo is in real risk of dying here. I mean, he's getting a heal off, but he's still relatively low. About a quarter health. And there's a carrier that's likely to come over there and grief his ass. And speaking of carrier griefing, ours is still not killed the Shima. He's just griefing the Thunderer. Which I guess is fine, because the Thunderer should hopefully die from that, but whatever. Would have been nice to have secured the kill on the low health destroyer. But whatever. The Schlieffen's gonna turn away from that. And this Montana is, what the fuck am I spotting? Oh, these fucking planes, man. Of course it's fucking planes. Bright side, we do have our pretty much, we have a Columbo, a Slava, and for what it's worth, a Vampire too, worth of AA on over here. I mean, neither me nor the Vampire 2 has Def AA. Well, literally nobody here has Def AA, but at least the Columbo and Slava have battleship values for their AA. I mean, it's still not going to deter a determined carrier, but at least it's something. Our Shimakaze somehow got spotted by the Schlieffen. Although that Schlieffen is also about to eat a fucking fistful of torps for breakfast. Now that we're spotted by the carrier, there's exactly 0 chance of this Montana pushing forward and into me. I say that as that Montana starts to accelerate. I would like to not eat a fucking salvo of fucking Montana shells at point blank range. Though he did fire at the Columbo, so that's fine. Alright, that's fine. We take those. Our Vampire's going to slip into A. Maybe our Columbo's going to die to this, who knows. But all that's left is to maybe try and bag ourselves a shit bag. And hope that this, the equal shit bag in the Slava doesn't take it. And yeah, their team kind of died. I think they're right, Stu. I hear you. I honestly think that if their Shima didn't kind of go off and sail into Narnia, maybe if their Schlieffen angled into the Montana that was right there and tried to in-your-face torp the Montana. Not saying that would have won, because then he would have rounded the corner into a Slav and a Columbo, but the maybe is the key word there, is maybe there was a slim chance of pulling it out. Because our Columbo at that point was relatively low. I mean, let's be real. The chances of their team pulling this back after their C side collapsed and their A side got stalled to shit, their chances of winning are abysmal. But at least wasn't just flat zero. Even if it was like 0.05, it was still a chance. But no, it's not to be. And this carrier's just going to run the fuck away. I'm not gonna get a piece of him to hang on my wall. Nice drop, idiot. At least we can try and spot him, so hopefully maybe somebody will get something to hang on their wall. Well, actually, assuming we don't fucking shit the bed with aiming, we might be able to get a piece of him. Especially since our Montana decided he's going to blind fire instead of waiting for an actual lock-on. And this Malta is sitting stationary. Come on, I need more than fucking that. Oh, of course the fucking Montana gets it. Piece of fucking shit. At least we got the tag on the creature stew. I guess we'll find solace in that. So, Slava had a good game there. It's Stewie. And, is that the... Which one was the HE Montana? Presumably this one, based on the... Wait, hold on, what the fuck? I love the drop from 600 all the way down to 124. Hold on. It's time for some animal research. That's not horrible. Ooh, that one, that's bad. 33%. There's 20%er straight up fucking zero. Ooh, Alliance. Only 2 games, 50. 35. 50% in a tier fucking 4. Tier 5. Tier 2. 33. I'm noticing a trend here. I'm gonna throw him onto the blacklist. 48%'s not horrible. Well, I mean, it's still bad, but it's at least in the realm of average-ish. Yeah, 46 still isn't great. Okay, whatever. Stu, what do you have to say? You gonna say anything, Stu? Wanna meow for us? Come on. Meow. Meow. Come on. No? Okay. He's just going to look at me while I try and coax him to meow, but he's not going to do it. Because, that's just how he is. So, anyway, that's gonna be it for today. And I'll see you on stream, on tomorrow. Yeah.